Good afternoon, everybody. It's Josh here from Lookin for Games, and welcome to this week's edition of the Weekly Update. Jumping into this week's schedule, tonight is Friday Night Magic. Each Friday we run a draft or some form of constructed. Tonight we'll be running, again, Aether Drift. Now this set takes racers across 3 planes where they'll face obstacles, hazards, and other racers as they try to hit max speed and claim the gold. Play for that starts at 7 o'clock, right alongside of our store championship for Aether Drift. Now, entry for this is $25 and includes prizing and promos for everyone that participates. Winners will get store credit prizing and special promo cards, including the Virtue of Persistence for the top finisher. Play for that also starts at 7 o'clock. So everything's going to start at 7 o'clock, check in at 6:30. Please come and join us for our store championship. On Sunday, we kick off our next slate of Lookin for Adventure with DM Paul and the next chapter of Prince of Lies. Then on Thursday, DM Zach presents the next chapter of Haven City. And then on Saturday, DM Dave presents the next chapter of his adventure, Cholt Expedition. You can scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description below. It'll take you right to our Warhorn site so you can see all of our available games and sign up to play. So as we leave our digital friends behind and our video games theme that we ran for March, we move on to April. And recently, we were approached by a publisher that sent us a whole mess of games for us to try. We've been going through some of them little by little, and the titles we've seen we're very excited about. So we'll be bringing Outset Media to Lookin for Games, and with that, we're going to do a whole month of games dedicated to Outset Media. There are so many cool titles that we were sent, it's kind of hard to narrow it down. So the plan for this is we're going to do a whole slew of them each week, and the ones that we don't get to that week, we'll get to the next because we have that many. So it's going to be a fun little a la carte month of games from Outset Media. We're going to post a link to their website so you can see the other titles that they have available, and then hopefully we'll have some fun playing a bunch of. They're probably a lot of the ones that we have are a lot of like little quick play games, but we do have some ones that are strategy and have a little bit more meat on their bones. So it's going to be a mix of everything. So that's games from Outset Media for the month of April. And of course, we always appreciate your comments and suggestions. So please leave one down in the comments below. And if we pick your suggestion for a theme, then you will get a new t-shirt from Lookin for Merch. New at LFG. From Fantasy Flight Games, the classic deduction game Love Letter gets a Lovecraftian twist in Arkham Horror Lovecraft Letter. You'll be making the choice between sanity and survival as you fight off the madness, exploring eldritch horrors, collecting clues, and trying to survive the horror that is the Cthulhu mythos. Lovecraft Letter is available in stock today and for order at lookinforgames.com. From Impatience Game, that's irony in itself, comes the 1 to 4 player game Last Minute. As an expert bomb squad, you'll have to defuse a series of bombs using playing cards at just the right time to progress to the next level. You'll play your cards strategically in descending order, but you have to be careful not to block yourself by playing too soon, and keep in mind you don't have a lot of time, so don't wait until the last minute. And finally, from Exalted Funeral, the much anticipated, well, by me anyway, Monty Python's co-curricular reenactment program, where renowned education pioneers Monty Python place their stamp on, in their words, a hobby long bereft of historic accuracy and educational value. With content from their entire catalog, this Rules Light program has 10 character types and 10 ready-to-run quests, and a lot of silly walking. The only disappointment about this set is that I will no longer be able to wrap up the update with Monty Python's co-curricular medieval reenactment program. But that being said, this fun title is available in stock today and for order at lookinforgames.com. In the queue. And now for something completely different. Magic the Gathering has a new set coming out. And no, it's not that one. It's a Tarkir Dragonstorm, and we'll be running our pre-release event next weekend, starting at 7 o'clock on Friday. You'll have the opportunity to play as one of 5 different clans in sealed play for store credit and pack prizing. Then, of course, we have play on Saturday at 6, and our two-headed giant event on Sunday at 1 p.m. We will post a link in the description below so you can see all of everything that we have available for Tarkir Dragonstorm and get you signed up for that pre-release kicking off next Friday night. And this is the last time you'll hear about this for at least a week or so. We are closing the form for folks' interest in the new Magic the Gathering set for Final Fantasy. We're closing that out at the end of the month. So make sure if you have any interest in getting this set or getting in on this set, you'll fill out the form before Tuesday, because that's when we're going to start collating our orders and seeking what we can actually, fingers and toes crossed, get for this set from Magic the Gathering. And of course, we do have one thing confirmed at this point, and that is our pre-release event. We're running our pre-release event on the weekend of June 6th, with our Friday night event, of course, kicking off at 7 o'clock, our Saturday event at 6, and our ever-popular two-headed giant running on Sunday at 1 p.m. So that is the weekend of June 6th. Not to be confused with next weekend, which is a whole other pre-release event. And of course, as I've said before, space is limited and spots are going fast. So make sure you sign up to give your chance to get your hands on the very first opportunity for Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy coming in June. And see, I haven't even updated my little calendar, so I'm going to get one more shot. I'm not going to say it. It's already here. Horror on the Orient Express. We got that coming in very soon. Everdell Duo. Monty Python, The Search for the Holy Grail. Not to be confused with Monty Python's co-curricular medieval reenactment program. This is a totally different board game from a totally different publisher, Dynamite Publishing and Runaway Parade, the makers of Fire Tower, if you haven't had a chance to play that. Arkham Horror Drowned City is actually on its way. It should be here next week. We also got in, I didn't get a chance to put this into the update, we also got in the new Emperor's Children for Warhammer 40k. That army set for Emperor's Children is here. So a bunch of stuff coming in very soon, including some new product that I'm going to announce next week, and next week's update, some new partnerships that we're starting to develop. So with that, that is our update for this week. If you enjoy our content, please like, subscribe, and feel free to tell others about us, because I always say, oh man, you shouldn't be the only one to suffer. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.